Yeah, this is Point Black, coming in hard and off the car, coming with the flow straight to the barrio, and coming with that heat to the motherfucking street. This is PBNN Point Black, national news, the late edition, coming with the facts, crack backs, with that boom bip to their lying ass lips. This is how we do. Now we beginning to see a whole lot of stories coming out and people saying certain things, even using the word treachery. Treachery, you know what I'm saying, by these demons, as usual. But we see where now we have many people that seems to want to make up their own rules and play the game and think that everybody's stupid to just what they say and do, whether they're listening or not. Because when I knock on it, you go tell them I said it, punk. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? But when we look at it, we see them using the terminology treachery. Now, there hasn't been no one in this country that has caused more treachery than the Democratic Party group and satanic cult that's inside the government. When you say the government inside the government, well, that's what we talking about. Same shit Biden was talking about just the other day about some new world order. They've been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this shit because we know where the new world order actually really started. You know what I'm saying? And with who? And who's at the top of that ladder? You know what I'm saying? Zelensky seems to be trusting in them. So that speaks for a lot. But the treachery that they speak about in these times, you know what I'm saying, when you're using that phrase, one of the things we forget is the treachery of the Democratic Party and the demon Democrats, even calling this country a democratic country. Like there is no Republicans, also calling it a democratic election. You know what I'm saying? They consider it to be a democratic election. You know what I'm saying? A democracy. You know what I'm saying? A demon Democrat, a demon crab. Everything demon. You know what I'm saying? So we see the words that they use and how they put their seal on everything they figure that they run the show. You know what I mean? Talking about some new world order and making jokes. You know what I mean? But using the phrase treachery is one thing that the demon Democrats should never use against anyone. Now we see where Donald Trump faced a backlash for asking Vladimir Putin for a favor. They call it treachery. Donald Trump has been widely criticized, calling on Vladimir Putin to release any information he has about Hunter Biden. That's right, and he should do so. And he should do so. It is very well warranted that we investigate Hunter Biden's actions. You know what I'm saying? That we really investigate his actions in Ukraine, all the way down to the president of Ukraine. All must be investigated. But one of the key issues of investigation should be Hunter Biden alleged business dealings in Russia while Russian president is carrying out attacks on Ukraine. Mhm. Yes, Hunter Biden alleged business, you know, dealings in Russia. You know what I'm saying? While Russian president is carrying out attacks on Ukraine. Mhm. So we want to know what is Biden doing in Russia, doing dealings while they're attacking Ukraine, as if he was over there narrating their New World Order, Sparky Matchy catchy game, and then the fire is lit. You know what I'm saying? In an interview on Real American Voice shows, just the Real American Voice show, just the news, you know what I'm saying? Trump pushed, you know what I'm saying, a unsubstantiated claim regarding President Joe Biden's son and his dealings in Russia. No, it's not an unsubstantial claim. It's a true claim. It's a true claim. Since you want to talk about New World Order, well, let's always know how it started, or when it started, or how we got to this point. It has already been started, but we got to this point where, you know, he's bringing in the wolves. You know what I mean? But we need to investigate what the fuck was Hunter Biden doing in Russia while they were carrying out these attacks, and we need to understand what dealings he had with the energy company and what was the true dealings that was going on in Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all that money from Ukraine. I hope they give me some of it back as an aid to aid the Ukrainian regular people who's being hurt by their garbage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But in an interview, that's what we see. It's not an unsubstantial claim. You know what I'm saying? The former president repeated and uh, 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 an accusation. He repeated an accusation that Hunter Biden company, you know what I'm saying, received $3.5 million from, Elaine Batarian or something like that. You know, the window of no, the widow. I'm sorry, her name is Elaine Batarian or something like that. The widow of a former mayor of Moscow. Woo! Rear Lazarevich or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Zaskov. A claim he often made during the 2020 campaign. And that is right. That is 100%. He was right. He was right. So this war that is going on shows a lot of their footsteps to get it to where we are today. Why did the mayor of Moscow wife give Biden Biden's, both of them, $3.5 million? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, Trump said. That's a lot of money when I checked the interview. She gave him $3.5 million. So now I would think Putin would know the answer to that. And that is right. So how is it treason on Trump's side for investigating something that needs to be investigated, that is now showing a cause of this war, and the regular general public of Ukraine is fearing the blow and having to flee their country because of this garbage. All to bring in a so-called NATO, takeover of the world with their beastly garbage, talking about uh, 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 the League of Nations. You know, League of nothing. You're the League of you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's really ridiculous. You know, what was they really doing? Is the question, and Trump is asking a legitimate question that needs to be investigated all the way down the pipe. No slip ups. Every inch of this investigation needs to go down. You know what I'm saying? Why would she give them that kind of money? You know what I'm saying? Comment with another.